Thank you, Joey. And indeed, I'm with Fabiano Caruana. Congratulations, Fabio, on this victory. Did you know actually that you performed better after 3 days? And actually, you had 2 of them. So what did you do during those days?
I didn't know that. So I think we should have a new tournament format where every game has a rest day after it.
Good idea, yes.
Or two.
I mean, World Championships have this format. But anyway, we'll speak about it later. What happened today was very interesting. And Alireza decided to go for h4, and it reminds the game against Nakamura.
Yeah, that's true. I had these memories, unpleasant memories during the game that, of course, my opponent plays knight g5 when I least expect it. And, okay, he played a line which was clear. He wanted a big fight. I mean, it's a crazy this is h4, for example, there's some line, I think, like this also. Some theory like this.
Wow.
Also crazy stuff.
I can see.
And so what I chose, I think, is supposed to be like the correct way, but I couldn't remember. Like, okay, I thought this is supposed to be the way. Yeah, this is like theory, I think. I couldn't remember what to do, so I just made moves which seemed logical. Like, I can play knight f4 any moment, but of course he's in preparation. Like, I'm not expecting knight f4 as an advantage for black.
But all this sounds like you, after this game with Nakamura, you didn't do your preparation well.
No,
you tried to forget it or what?
No, I checked it a lot, of course, this line, but of course I forgot it. I mean,
at that times you checked. You mean?
But also, let's say you don't check a variation for even a week, 2 weeks. I mean, the details fade very quickly.
Yeah.
So I knew that this is some sort of theory, but I couldn't remember the details. And okay, I thought what I did is very logical. Of course.
Yes, of course.
There's also rook b8 here. I thought he would castle, and then rook b4 as well. And I was calculating this, and I thought maybe he'll play d4 or something. So that's why I went for this, because it seemed, okay, he can't take with the knight. I mean, he can, but bishop a6 seems very comfortable. So queen c4, rook b8. This was my idea, to play rook b4, and then the queen has, if it goes to c5, it gets trapped. So bishop d4 and bishop e6. So it goes back, and then I get a5, and I thought a4, because I thought after a4.
Actually, there is one move, like Peter was suggesting, instead of a4, knight f4 first.
Yeah, queen f1 and then a4.
Using the fact that queen e3 is not possible, and then a4, because now if g3, there are some ideas with knight d3 all the time.
Yeah, no, I realized after that maybe I could have included this first, because I didn't realize a4, that g3 was kind of a good move. And I mean, it felt to me like his rook e1 was a very, very strange move, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
But maybe he wanted f3, so...
Yeah, I mean, but if you want f3, you can maybe play immediately and then knight f4, and I wasn't sure about this.
I see.
Of course, yeah, here a4 was probably just a mistake, but I was getting a little bit lower on time.
Just an option, let's say.
I missed this, or underestimated. I mean, I saw it was like a move, but I kind of thought I should be doing well. And then I realized that he gets f3. Okay, so I take. And yeah, I wasn't sure. I have like a million queen moves. I have to get my queen somewhere to like a7, c7, where it's out of the way of f. So I played queen c5. I thought fe4 is the most natural move, but then I thought take. I felt like I'm equalizing this. I don't know. Computer says I'm worse.
No, doesn't matter what it says. It changes a little bit.
Yeah, no, it could be. This is a safe choice for him. I thought knight ab1 is like very ambitious, but of course very double-edged, because his knight no longer goes to c4, so my rook on b4 stays alive. Well, either he takes it with the bishop, which is of course double-edged, or it stays alive on b4.
Did you see this final line after take on e4, rook takes, rook b takes here, and this completely crazy computer line and queen c2?
I actually didn't see this.
This was perpetual.
I didn't see this. I probably would have played rook b4 if I'd seen this perpetual. But
that's what was my question. Like at this moment, how did you estimate the position? I'm sure it's sharp, crazy, but would you make a draw if you saw it?
I was surprised by fe4. I thought that bishop a3 immediately, and then I was planning queen a5, and I thought that we can get this position. For example, knight d5, cd5, bishop b4, queen b4, and he has this move d4. Otherwise, I don't know how he like.
What he will do with all this pieces.
Yeah, because if I get d4, it's also at some moments very dangerous. And I thought I'd take, queen d2, take, rook takes, bishop somewhere. Take, I thought, bishop f2, and like rook e2, e3. I don't know, I thought it was...
Also looks good for black.
But I was very worried about this position. So I thought fe4 is a very strange move, because he opens my bishop. So I was just happy that my bishop gets opened, and I didn't want to think about other moves. And actually, first I thought h5. I was like... that's why I spent time here, because I saw knight d5, rook b3.
Oh.
And this is really beautiful, because bishop c5, bishop b2 mate, and okay, he has this queen e3, but he's not playing for an advantage for sure. I can even play maybe rook b1 and queen d5. And then there's also a very beautiful line. If he plays bishop b4, knight b4, queen c4, I thought this was quite beautiful, that in this position, bishop g4, he's stuck. He can't take on e4 because knight a2, so he's just completely stuck. And then I saw knight e4, and I saw this queen d4, and I just couldn't figure this position out. Like, okay, see, the computer shows a draw, but
C3, I mean.
I thought here and then here, and I lose my queen. And I thought maybe I have compensation, but I couldn't figure it out. So I decided, I decided to fall back on my secondary plan.
Yeah.
I thought it's a better version. I was surprised that he took on b4. I thought, okay, still he can play his position. Bishop b4, queen b4.
Like every move is critical, but I was wondering this moment when you played this rook f2, how far did you calculate, and did you see his idea knight d5 with, knight d4 with all these threads?
Yeah, I saw
I don't know
knight
if we are
d4.
stuck or not. Somehow, maybe some technical issue. Or is it following the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
So here I already thought I'm better. Okay. So
Yes.
yeah, he's probably playing only moves.
Yes. So let's say here when you play this.
Yeah, when I did this. No, the only reason I was hesitating because I saw that this is safe. I was just hesitating because I can also play rook f2 immediately, which is kind of I wasn't sure knight e4 or rook c2, king b1, and is it better for me that I didn't take or not? I couldn't figure it out. Now I see -24, so I see it's probably better for me.
It was working. Yes.
Because I thought maybe I have bishop f5 or something, but I just couldn't figure it out low on time. So I decided to play it safe because I thought, okay, this is more forcing. Take here.
Yeah. And I mean, you took quickly rook c2. This I could see, and then
no, but he didn't play knight c4. But I see that. Yeah, I saw
he
this
didn't
move,
play. Yes, he didn't
but
play.
I thought I didn't see knight e3 actually. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it was the only way, to hold the position. Yes, knight e3.
But also I'm borderline losing now. So it's
yes, it's actually crazy. Try to find those moves, queen before and then c5. Huh?
Well, I have to play.
Crazy.
I mean, the thing is, at least my hand is forced after knight c4.
Yes, absolutely.
But I didn't realize it. So knight e4. He
played king b1. It was not shocking for you, king b1.
No.
You calculated all this, yes, of course.
No, I mean this is. No, I calculated when I played bishop d1. I saw the line until the endgame.
Great.
Okay. But knight d5 is winning. So many.
Also knight d5, yes, was winning here, yes, but.
I didn't realize it's so winning. I understood it's very dangerous for him, but that it's -10.
Okay, after that it was completely winning for you. Fabio, congratulations once again. How does it feel to be finally on +1, I mean, in this tournament?
Yeah, well, I'm still probably not going to be in the lead because I guess Wesley is winning this endgame. But it's great. Of course, I didn't expect it. I understood that he would go for a big fight, but I didn't expect that I would get serious winning chances and win the game. It was kind of a crazy game.
Yeah, it was crazy. Do you feel great about it? I mean, which move you, let's say, like the most?
I think I like this h5 the most because I don't know, I like these kind of positional moves in this very tense situation, and you expect some tactics and then you see some positional move like h5.
Quiet move, yes. Thank you so much, Fabio. All the best of luck in the next rounds, and we are going back to the studio because some games are approaching the end.
Thank you, Anastasiya. Our